What would seem familiar in a remote place like this? Where... What? What is all this? Wait, isn't this what Mi-hyun used to call upon the plague god back in B.M.A County? So the disease spread in Dongmakdo was due to the plague god as well? Oh heavens, what are we gonna do? How did Mi-hyun know about this? How did he know a spell only a 900-year-old fox should know? How did B... A dragon? Oh, he said his way was a bit different, though. Why didn't I think of it then? Oh, goodness gracious. In this country, there are folks who both practice dough arts and command spirits. These are the followers of the Jado school. That's right. And this ain't the time to be standing around. If Mi-hyun is part of the Jado school, someone there must know something.
if it isn't the
Master Kilthong, I got something that's been tickling my curiosity.
8 years ago, but one day, I must have picked it up by watching. I officially took him as my disciple, but he
Master, tell me, how can you be so selfless? We Jado can not only command minor spirits, but the whole world to bow down.
B.M.A, a dual wielder must adhere to their principles. How can you not understand that?
I cannot stand idle and watch our school's brothers and sisters be persecuted like this. I'm leaving, Master, to broader horizons. I need actual power.
Back then, however, one day he just left. B.M.A, how do you know that child? Yes, B.M.A stayed briefly at the Drado school.
Well, it's a long tale, but I'll cut to the chase. B.Young's been spreading the plague over in Hwanghae province. Me and the Travelers saw the ritual with our own eyes just days ago. It's exactly the same as back in Donghae province, no doubt about it. Master, you might want to take a look at this. Swapped it from B.M.A.
So he finally bonded with the Dragon God. I never expected him.
Now, that ain't the pressing matter here. We can chat about your old student's talents later. B.Young's been in cahoots with Minister Kim Gum-ryun, playing both sides, making folks sick and curing them, toying with the people. Master, you have a rough idea of how things are going in the country, right? We can't just let it be, no siree.
I agree. It's best we kill him.
What now? Ain't B.Young that old cherished student of yours? Talking about killing him so easy like, that ain't right, you know?
B.Young is currently communing directly with the Plague God, drawing out its power. All thanks to the Dragon God, a dual wielder of the Drado school who communes with the gods, cannot be separated from them until their mortal body crumbles. The only way to save that child and the land—
Hold on, just wait a minute. Of course, when it comes to ghosts, the Master knows better than a humble porter like me. But back in the day, they say the goddess Samshin once chased away the Plague God, didn't they?
True, but that was a long time ago. Besides, the goddess Samshin's great tree has lost its power now. Once upon a time, long before when tigers used to smoke pipes, black rain poured from the sky, and the first malevolent spirits ran rampant. When the people were groaning from the plague, Goddess Samshin appeared, swept away all the malevolent spirits, and returned to the heavens.
Well now, if we borrow the power of the goddess Samshin, I reckon we can
I disagree. The lives of the people are—
So what you're saying is—
Indeed. There are other ways, of course, but this is the most certain means there is.
Well now, reckon B-Young's got some sins to answer for. And folks' lives are mighty precious, you know. Seems like you got your mind set on it too, Traveler. Given the situation, ain't much choice, is there? So, Master, do we have a way to find where B-Hyung's hiding?
You don't need to wander around looking for him. Just summon the plague god.
What's that now? Can we summon a god already in service to another? How in tarnation do we do that?
In the Trado school, we say we bend spirits to our will. But that doesn't mean they serve us as their master. Spirits do not Of course, to bend a summoned spirit.
Well, I'll be. Learning new things every day, huh? So we just gotta summon the god and B-Hyung will come running, right?
When Bi-Hyung realizes that the god he bends has appeared elsewhere, he will show up immediately.
Got it. Traveler, let's head back to where we were before, to where B-Hyung was staying.
He was truly perceptive and a child I cherished deeply. It breaks my heart to see him go like this. However, using the Trado arts to harm the people is something... Bi-Hyung, what did the world ever mean to you?
We made it here. I forgot to ask how to perform the ancestral rites. Oh dear.
Looking for me, are you?
Ah, you're here. Let me cut right to the chase. Why on earth are you spreading this plague around, huh?
Let's say I was just curious. If I were to gain actual power, how would those who ignored me react? It was as I expected. They all look up to me now.
Huh, you're full of it. So then explain to me why you met with Minister Kim Goom-yoon.
He is merely a tool to achieve my goals.
Oh, come on. You're not really aiming to become the king, are you?
You're beyond control.
Huh? Wait a sec. You're that...
Don't make me laugh. Even though you gave me this power initially, it is all mine now. You two will die from the plague.
Oh, the irony. A puppet with a will of its own. You're a failure. Time to eliminate you.
The hell you doing? Stop! What in the world is happening?
You will regret coming here. You shall embrace the grasp of death. How amusing. Away. 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 Cannot end like this.
B-Hyung, let me ask you. Lies! Are you telling me the truth?
Help people.
With all your ability.
You have no idea what it's like to be denied your whole life, only to finally meet here to take this. Now, just close my eyes. I need to sleep a bit.
Thank you, Traveler. Thanks to you.
It's done. The plague god has been dispersed, and Choyong's mask has been returned to the sacred tree. The plague won't spread anymore. So close your eyes, rest easy, and depart. Go to the afterlife, pay for your sins, and be reborn as a human. I'll be praying that you grow up loved by good parents. You hear?
Them scoundrels. I'll take the precious Kyungoko we made and...
Thank you, Traveler. Thanks to you, Goddess Samshin's name was not tarnished.
Moga, did you hear the latest?
My, losing?
Did you hear of that elusive book everyone's been crazed over? Some secret handbook to success. Belonged to the old headmaster. Just a quick read. But here's the kicker. Those who've actually seen it, they came back as fools, forgetting everything they've ever learned.
Well now, what would make a feller with book smarts turn into a fool? Y'all sure they ain't faking it to cover their shame of failing the exam?
Mr. Dulce, such talk with enough diligence, anyone can succeed. It's a true ladder of prosperity, even without any prior connections. Even those not all that fortunate scrape together all they have so their loved ones get a chance at taking the exam.
Oh, Moga, don't get teary-eyed, my dear. Her brother has been slaving.
Oh, shoot. I reckon I done
Really? I'll trust you on this. Please, make sure that those who are genuinely working hard don't get tangled up in this mess.
Don't y'all worry none. We got this situation wrapped up. You ladies just sit tight and let loose a bit. Now, that secret handbook, where was it exactly?
They spoke of it near Yukjo Street, right in front of Gyeongbokgung. Unfortunately, they wouldn't share any more details with me.
Father of the prince is the real crown prince.
Oh my, the whole world is gonna wash away at this rate. Hey, calm down a bit. I'll listen to you. Well, that just won't do now, will it, Traveler? Let's get you settled down first, maybe with a sip of cold water or whatever works its magic.
My son! What's this? And why are you suddenly handing it to me? Oh, it's not poisoned, is it?
It's just a little something to ease your nerves. There you go. Take a good old swig. There. Now, ain't that better?
People like us, we should be but bless his heart, my boy's been studying day and night, trying his best to ease the burden on his poor. One day, out of nowhere, he comes to me asking for some money. Says he needs. Now, my boy usually doesn't need such things. He left, saying he'd be back soon. But all day long, he just kept
my stars, you sure have been through the ringer, haven't you? But don't you fret none. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Traveler, there's something fishy going on. Let's shuffle over to Yukjo Street.
Get your hands on the ultimate
Ha! What nonsense! We've got a special exam handbook right here. Ain't none other like it.
Ours look just the same as yours, so-called. Come on! What's better than mastering the basics? That special nonsense is just a fancy gimmick to lighten your perk.
Hey there! You ain't just plant these seeds, and they'll grow over the fences in no time.
Gather round! Listen here! You there, all lost and clueless. Listen, if you want to pass that state exam, don't look so shocked now, but let me tell you something secret. This special handbook right here, it came from only 3 steps away.
What? Steps? The handbook? Does it come with its own pair of legs?
Hey, you clueless. When I say 3 steps, I mean the original manuscripts only being copied a mere 3 times. Know what that means? It means fewer mistakes, no room for any errors. So, what does that mean for you? It's practically the same.
It's been a good spell since I laid eyes on a handbook, but I ain't never come across one quite this peculiar before.
Oh, don't tell me you've fallen for those You know that's just nonsense from folks who couldn't pass the state exam. Really? You're here asking about that? Can't you just think for a moment? Do you really believe that reading a book can make you lose your memory? What a pathetic excuse.
Right? Books are supposed to sharpen your noggin, so why would taking a peek at one make these folks lose their marbles?
Not everything's free around here, you know. This ain't the Royal Library. You gotta pay for it. Same as if you're asking me to sit the exam for you next. If you're just gonna stand there like a book collecting dust, move along. Oh, where are my manners? Sorry for not recognizing such an esteemed customer. But I'll be honest, this won't cover the cost of the book. But maybe I can clue you in on some insider trends. Stuff nobody else knows about the exam. Ah, curious about those rumors, weren't you? Well, where should I begin? Right. You know the Minister of Administrations, boys. Rascals always causing problems. You wouldn't believe it if I said Rumor mill's been spinning, but guess what? Not a shred of proof. How could they possibly? Then talk was non-stop about buying a special handbook, heading to a secret site to cram, and acing the exam just like that. It's been pure chaos.
Now that you bring it up, I do recall hearing some tall tales of this handbook. But come on now, ain't all that just a bunch of hogwash? It's not like you can just memorize the hand. But hang on a second. You say you gotta head off to some secret site to be studying.
How would I know, eh? I'm just, If you're so curious, why don't you buy it and find out for yourself? Everything you need is right here in my...
That handbook you got there, it ain't no cheap find.
Sure.
These days you see all kinds of funny business. Thought Sung Kyung-Kwan Academy was the only one printing up handbooks. I think we've squeezed out all the answers we can here. How about we head on and start hunting for that manuscript?
My boys come back. Come over and... Just look at...
Huh? Blue is furious. Why did this old break? Well, if that's true, reckon he moseyed on over to the... That's it. If we ask one of the aunties, they might just spill where Pop Duke headed off to.
Please.
Looks like we might be on the path to some answers. You hang tight and take... All righty, traveler. Let... Stop by. With all them folks coming and going, I hear a voice that's right familiar. If that ain't that bookseller did say Ches Young'uns just up and aced that state exam, and my memory ain't playing tricks on me. We just so happened to bump into him while searching for that handbook. Don't that make you jingle? Damn, he sure went and pulled out. Ain't no use in stirring up a hornet's nest, so how about we sneak in all quiet and lend an ear to what's going on?
new world! I'll meet with... did I ever
Young, is that you? How has one so young happened upon me?
The blue-clad youth! Give me strength. Ensure that we ordinary people aren't trampled upon. Even those from the lower class deserve to be heard.
Indeed, the whispers of the weak should be known. You shall learn only what is honorable, and you shall share your righteous knowledge to all.
You know, I quite...
Oh, young master, the handbook will soon find its way to Godu Village, fetching quite a handsome price, too. And just think, we all had our doubts about how they were passing them exams, and now they're fixing to spread that handbook over to Godu Village? We best hightail it back the way. I'll lead the way. Traveler, you sit close to me. Try not to make a peep. Lies! How many poor souls have been deceived into purchasing that exorbitant handbook only to be made into fools?
That's right! Care to tempt fate with my fist? Do you genuinely believe we're that gullible? Away with you! Now!
Oi, now hold up! Don't be shooing me away like some pest! This here handbook is the cream of the crop!
Howdy there. Selling handbooks, are you? Mind if I take a gander at one? Gotta make sure it's the real deal and not just some hogwash, you know? So, can we get to reading it or what? Don't tell me you done forgot. Come on, hand it over.
Yeah, show it to us now. Come on, why is it taking so long to show us the one and only handbook, huh? Got something to hide? Afraid we'll be rendered fools?
Listen, you lot of cheapskates. If I start giving out the book for free, how on earth am I gonna keep food on the table? That ain't even... Hey, easy there. If you mess it up, I can't sell it, all right?
Oh, well, looky here. You sure got that right. Hey there, traveler. When did you pick up all this so quick like? Learning Hangul is smoother than seems like you got it all.
Well, come on then. What's inside? We're absolutely desperate to find out.
All right. If a tiger is drunk, if you walk upon... This here is a state exam handbook?
You're telling me the questions for the state...
Burn. Now, y'all simmer down. Huh? More scared of some guys that ain't even here than the folks standing right in front of you? Well, now, let me tell you about our traveler here. They went and took down both Duokshini and the Gumiho.
Oh, no, I swear, I really don't know a thing about it. I just happened to overhear a little something when I was at Yunu. That's all. Seems like everyone's on the hunt for that legendary handbook these days, so I thought, why not make a bit of silver off of it? Huh?
Rue, you say? You just gonna throw out the culprit is among them?
Oh, dear, I honestly haven't a clue.
Why is Rue getting dragged into the mix all of a sudden? Folks are coming and going from there like, looks like we're back to square one. Thought we'd caught ourselves something. What do you reckon we do next, traveler? I reckon that's a mighty fine guess. He's always on the hunt for some good arts and excitement. Now, let me tell you, there's a downright gorgeous... Word is, he's... I remember what I read, but all that... chirping and...
Traveler, what brings you to the private garden?
Even our traveler needs to have a little fun every now and then, you know? Ain't no harm in letting loose a bit.
Have you made a reservation? The minister of it...
Well, they say timing's everything. Miss, would you be...
Coming this far is quite enough. I'll...
Oh, shoot. Today might be our only opportunity.
Do you believe our performances are costly merely because of our girls' outstanding talents? Not a single word escapes beyond these doors. Not one. Even the king remains in the dark about what is said here. How could I ever trust a customer to honor their word while they're disregarding our rules? I simply couldn't.
Miss, we're talking folks' lives hanging in the balance. Ain't there something you can do to help? Ain't that the truth?
Oh, Sungyum. How do you know her? Where did you have the pleasure of meeting?
When the Traveler was busy saving Donghan Province, Sungyum was right there, help.
I must be cautious. For if caught, I would surely be expelled from Yuanru. But if you truly are acquainted with... Very well. Should you be caught, you have never met me.
Now, you don't gotta fret none. Our lips are sealed tighter than a Jangtok lid.
Stop right there! Stop right there!
A distinguished Gisang of Yunru, no doubt. I heard they elevated you to first class. Very well. That's enough of this. Off you go now. Master, what did you think of Hani's performance? Doesn't she exude an air of divine grace?
Impressive. Her reputation.
Ah, the young master, you
Fine.
deceptive, you say? Sure, things are dragging a bit, but rest assured we're on the right.
I understand we must handle. No one should.
Of course. Just as the manuscript.
It should be enough to. The people must.
Did he say and about folks depending on the yogi?
Yes, my lord.
Well, shucks. I done goofed.
impressive.
Phew! Thought I was about to meet my myth. Ain't nothing special about sparrows. They ain't no mythical critters. Those little fellas are as common as gook bob at a tavern. Well, now, Ches the fella who done put the hand... Oh, sparrow. You know, maybe it really does mean we ought to just follow a sparrow?
Yep.
Well, looks like the sparrow's trail. On our way here, I spotted some sacks of grain from them trees, but I ain't seen hide nor hair of any birds around these parts.
Reckon the rascal behind all this is gonna show up to fill them sacks? Looks like someone's coming from over there. Get ready now. Sly like a wolf, but ready to pounce like a... Are these sacks of what's that sharp smell hanging in the air? Gunpowder? Now why would there be gun? What could they be planning to do with this here concoction? Hold on.
Hello, Mr. Kim. Have you come to wipe away all those...
Well, I'll be. That right there's gotta be a forget Gabby. Is it you causing all these folks to be forget?
No, it wasn't me. I'm confused. So scary, so scary.
You're looking more frazzled than a chicken in a cooking pot. Traveler, reckon you can help it get back to its senses? Them Gebby go rabid for buckwheat jelly, don't they? What?
Oh, delicious. Why, it's the blue clad. Do be careful. Forget.
Go, Gien. Keep this up and I'll...
All right, I'll tell you. But...
Heard there's some kind of blue Paukuk was hollering Gogu Gogu and blue and all that. Something's going on. Oh, man. Why does the cave entrance look like that? It's like walking into the mouth of a big old monster, don't you think?
How does one bear the burden of losing both family and country?
Young, is that you?
What the? Who the heck are you? And where'd you swoop in from?
Just another one passing.
You done gave me a fright. I can't rightly tell if you're a ghost or a regular old human with this here spooky atmosphere. So what do we do now?
Another fool seeking answers. Are you unaware of the abyss that lies at the end? You shall face the consequences for daring to step into my garden. Try as you might to solve my riddles, for you will not find the first question. What silent law must both day and night heed?
together now, don't they? What do you...
You do not know? Very well. Next question.
Well, you ain't got a clue either.
Indeed. To lack knowledge is no... In the face of the oncoming gale, I stride forth. And yet, the departing wind treads upon me.
Are you done yammering? So...
How curious. If you fail my final question, your memories belong to me. I am the lone figure treading by the river. Yet another me treads above the water.
Listen here, kid. Why don't you quit beating around the bush and say something that makes a lick of sense?
Enough. Who are you, anyway? Did you... claiming to know nothing from... No. Rather, a painting begins. Unlike the rest who come here, you stand apart.
So you ain't gonna take our memories? You had me so jittery I couldn't think straight if I tried. How about from now on you leave folks' memories be? Everybody just...
Who dares think wisdom can be bought? Wielded for their own selfish gains? Filthy creatures with steps so foul. How could I ever ignore such a stain upon this land? Traveler, you reveal yourself as one of them. Those stains attempt to lead the virtuous ones like you astray. Those who sully the noble-hearted. They quash the spirit of those who truly wish to serve this land with honor.
Well, I do try to serve with honor, even though I'm an exile right now. But, you really think it's right to turn everyone into a fool? Do you really think it's okay to crush the hopes of those who come here and snatch away their memories like that?
A single weed taints the entire garden. Luck eludes you, and you would go to any lengths for those who might lose their memories, would you not? One thriving weed can ruin an entire garden. Persistent and stubborn as weeds, I shall eradicate every trace of you! Now, time to confront your ignorance. Will you chase Reed? Only dedication is the answer. Today's youth are so discourteous. Are you prepared to embrace your fate? Today's youth are so discourteous. Wisdom blooms where knowledge peaks. One thriving weed can ruin an entire garden. Persistent and stubborn as weeds, I shall eradicate every trace of you! Now, time to confront your ignorance. Are you prepared to embrace your fate? How does it feel to stand before your ignorance? Today's youth are so discourteous. Will you chase Only dedication is the answer. Today's youth are so discourteous. Wisdom blooms where knowledge peaks. One thriving weed can persistent and stubborn. I shall eradicate every trace of you! Now, time to confront your ignorance. Are you prepared to embrace your fate? face your next trial. Will you chase Reed? Only dedication is the answer. Impressive. Now, face your next trial. You have flourished in enlightenment. You have passed. Impressive. Your mind is untainted, a rare gem indeed. I shall reveal the fragility of your spirit. Can you discern the right from the wrong? How does it feel to stand before your ignorance? Can you balance the scales of day and night? How does it feel to stand before your ignorance? Can you discern the right from the wrong? stand before your ignorance. Wisdom blooms where knowledge peaks. Impressive. Your mind is untainted, a rare gem indeed. I shall reveal the fragility of your spirit. Can you discern the right from the wrong? How does it feel to stand before your ignorance? Can you balance the scales of day and night? How does it feel to stand before your ignorance? Can you balance the scales of day and night? Impressive. Now, face your next trial. Can you discern the right from the wrong? Man. You have flourished in enlightenment. You have passed. Young, where did you go?
We nearly lost our memories, too. And seeing as how the Centipede's master was hanging around Yuanru, well, it all seems like their handiwork. Zhang Hyunguang made the hand. That forget Gebby fella earlier? Maybe he's in cahoots with the blue kid. We ought to track him down again. Let's go.
Hold on. The youth was always such a kind soul, but he seems to have gotten really mad lately. When Mr. Kim's first started visiting, he'd never take their memories, not at all. He'd ask them a question, and but more and more, Mr. So one day, the blue-clad...
All the same answer. How insolent. Stooping to such sinfulness to snatch up my wisdom.
Master, please. I only wanted to escape poverty. I just wanted to gain some knowledge and a chance of passing the state exams. I gathered everything we had and bought a handbook from the market.
Condensing sacred enlightenment into a mere handbook. And you sought wisdom for fame and fortune. Abandoning reason, embracing greed. I shall take all your memories, so none shall seek me again.
Blue is angry. Blue.
Well now, is that how the Aqua crumbled?
That's right, Mr. Kim. He got quite flustered when all the other Mr. Kims arrived and kept giving the same tired responses.
So, in a nutshell, it's a whole mess with a bunch of bad guys all tangled up in there, ain't it? He figured out the riddle and got himself a heap of wisdom in return. Then he went ahead and shared it with his buddy, Lord Chejin-yong. Then his troublemaking kids went and got themselves some smarts, and wouldn't you know it, they passed them state exams just... Chejin-yong, he saw how profitable now them dang centipedes who ain't fond of the yoga, they seen these folks reaping the benefits from the blue-clad youth's powers. So, to get under it, folks kept coming round, spouting off the same old answers. Seems like things have been going just peachy for the centipedes. Now, it's all making sense now. So, but you know, if nobody comes look, now I reckon I got it. What should we do?
Oh, no. The blue-clad youth is fuming mad. He might just explode out of the Gogogi cave. He's gonna find all those who took his wisdom, and he's gonna kill them all. So very frightening.
Do y'all really reckon we ought to just shut off the entrance like that? Seems a bit harsh.
Yes, that's right. He was always such a good kid. We can't forget that. Yes, that's right. He was always such a good kid. We can't forget... Just joking.
You really fixing to blow it up, Traveler?
It's quite frightening, you know. You came here...
Reckon if nobody can... Not everyone who went in there had bad intentions, but alrighty then.
Will the blue-clad youth be able...
got everything laid out real nice.
Is this really okay? I feel like I forgot something.
We're all set. Let's go.
Is this really okay? I feel like I forgot something.
Get back.
I think I remember.
All right, then. Time to blow it up.
No! Stop!
That should do it, right?
You dare! Who filled my mouth with this gravel?
It is you. Yeah, that's right. Huh? What? You're turning bright folks into fools and got all the mamas and papas and soul worried sick. Ain't you got no kin? How can someone so book smart treat other folks' lives and families like they ain't worth a sack of rice? What would the wise folks from them books you read say to you? If it was me, I'd be so embarrassed I'd crawl into this here cave and just die.
Your words speak magnitude. How did I unravel your plot and escape to this place?
Wait, that's...
How did I unravel your plot and escape to...
Wait, that's...
How did I unravel your plot and escape to this place?
Wait, that's your answer? Bless your heart, you better have another think.
How did I unravel your plot and escape to this place? Why do you believe this? You must... Traveler, I ask you once more. You proved to be a clever one. A fool and a dreamer. How nostalgic. Your answer intrigues me, so I shall spare you. This time. Next time, be prepared, or face the consequences.
That handbook, we're gonna put an end...
Hidden from...
Child, are you telling me a young whippers...
Born a yogi with a mouth as vast as the void. Consumed all in my path, relentless and insatiable. One night, I saw a group of people hastily fleeing. As always, I tried to devour them. And as always, they ran. However, one child, fearless, walked into my maw and spoke my name. In that moment, I became human. Together we wandered through the symphony of existence, each note a secret shared. One day, driven by an insatiable thirst for greater wisdom, the child departed. Now, I linger in the shadows, awaiting his return.
Oh, I see that.
Considering, since his departure, a pleasing answer earns a reward. I've waited for ages. I missed them. Yet, thank you, traveler. You too, fool. Perhaps our paths will cross once more.
How could he just say he's... I'm mighty curious about that child. Anywho, at least folks ain't gonna be throwing away...
Young-hong! Rumor has it... Oh! Hey, Traveler! Yeah! What was your name?
Shin, my dear, slow down.
Oh! So sorry. Yeah, but apparently, Lord Tungasun used his power to free him along...
I heard so as...
But I heard he's a really bad Yes, Minister. Ironic, isn't it?
I didn't want to tell you, Traveler.
But surely the Prime Minister wouldn't...
Well, I heard that he's gotten close to the fishmonger there. He always pays him a visit as soon as he arrives and having lost his... Oh, I heard he's... Who visits those two establishments exclusively? Fish and medicine? They're night and day from each other. Beauty? Her beauty is famed.
No, she is already betrayed.
But did you hear the song the children sing? Yes, and we're looking forward. I heard he's from Haunt.
Eh? From Hanji.
Right! You're from Haunt.
So,
No problem.